Hello? How is not a cat? Hello, X-Links. We are doing more Overworld drafting today. The past week I've been super busy fixing up Mario 64's audio engine. The more I read it, the more I realize this whole thing is fucked. And I need to improve it. And I'm working on improving it. And it's slowly getting better. Hello, Bingus. Happy Monday, my dude. We got any OST wishes today? Yes, no? Feeling, or you see very ugly things in the code? Oh no, I see very ugly things in the code. This is not feelings based. For example, there was a float multiplication with a value close to 1 on every single note in the entire game, every single audio tick, which of course is very expensive to compute and does nothing except actually make it harder to work with the engine. And there's a lot of stuff like that. I think we now have like a 70 to 80% performance improvement and like almost a 90% code size. Actually not 90%, but it's 70%. Mario Sunshine OST. Today we're not listening to the Mario Sunshine OST, we're listening to Badoop's Overworld songs. If you don't know, Badoop is the person composing the OST, and he has made, I think, almost 20 songs for the Overworld, and they're all gonna transition into each other. It's called the RTYI Overworld pack. Let's unzip this. Let me sort this by name. What the hell? We gotta see if this feels right for the Overworld, you know? Anyway, our mission is to come up with more...
Fuck these Twitch ads, Jesus fucking Christ.
Whoa, no swearing. Hello, Zayna. We gotta come up with more events and secret stars for the Overworld. I think we stopped around course 5 last time, so let's see. Meow 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 meow. It's Dr. Mario. Alright, we need 6 more. At the minimum. I'm thinking maybe we just say fuck it and put 40 secret stars in the Overworld. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, why not? 200 stars in the game. We're already at 180. Or are we at 185? I actually forgot. Let me see what we were at. 180 is the current plan. But 200 is kind of a nice number. I will see. Doing some mini levels for them too. We already have most of the mini levels planned into this. Shit, we completely didn't actually put an entrance for Marty's level anywhere. Oh well, that's easily fixable still. 256. It would be a funny number to put 256, but I can't put 78 more. 20 more in the Overworld is reasonable, because in the Overworld you can just hide shit. Like, it doesn't matter. Although 240 also sounds tempting, but I'd have to add so many nonsense Yoshi stars into the game that I don't want to do it. Anyway, this one is Song 2, Bossa Nova Bay. Ooh. Bye bye. Oh, that's so chill. Alright, course 6, Divine, no, not Divine Dino, I mean Jurassic Jungle. Is there a way this can influence the overworld? Yes, this is the new overworld theme. Is S3 happening this year? I have a whole playlist of those fan-made directs and showcases. That's an early question. Usually these don't come that early, but maybe. Pyramid-like tunnels? Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Divine Dino Domain has the 3 dipshit Yoshis. Unfortunately, I can't go in the level right now because it's bad. This overworld will have around 50,000 polygons altogether, I think. He also made a shit ton of sound effects that we can place all around the overworld, which is great. Dude, the comments under my newest video have been so annoying. God, I need to strangle someone. Alright, anyway, we have the 3 dipshits, we have the Yoshi Mama, we have the prehistoric baby Yoshi, we have the Ankylosaurus Koopa, we have the T-Rex, we have some pterodactyls, the yellow tunnels. This is the bomb factory. You guys might be in luck because there is a chance I will upload again next Sunday because of Squarespace. Has Squarespace finally opened my link? They have! Fucking finally. Hello Weep64, wie geht es Ihnen soweit? Good. Isn't that about the same as the Mario Sunshine stage? Mario Sunshine stages have like 25,000, I think. Okay, let's move on to the next Overworld song. Tropical Sunset. This is for this area here, I think. So the music here is just gonna fade into each other when you go to a new area, and it's gonna be super cool and smooth. Yeah, I don't see anyone from Jurassic Jungle who could come out and do something. I mean, you do help the Yoshi Mama, but would the prehistoric Yoshis in your world really make sense? I guess the prehistoric baby Yoshi could come out and be like grown up or something. Let's see, we got Koopa Carnival. So they won't let you in unless you have enough stars here. Reason you think it's should I have finished? Like over 90, I would say. The Mama Yoshi group. Oh, that's brutal. They come out and they just instantly fucking turn to skeletons. I'm not sure, Zena. It's they're still in the level though, right? It's Do you use sequence music or stream music? I'm using a mix of both. So some of them are streamed and others are sequenced, because stream music sounds better and performs better, but it's so big that we can't have it for the entire game. And if you look at this, we already have 63 songs in the game and 99 songs in the game. And likely the final amount of songs in the game is going to be like 120 or so. So that's completely impossible with sequence music, with stream music only. Okay, Cooper Carnival. Doesn't really have a story, and I don't see a character that could realistically come out of here. Golem Factory, definitely not. Koopa Wave Cove. Okay, Koopa Wave Cove has the seal here and the Koopa Dude. The Koopa Dude could definitely do something after the Star Festival. Shy Guy with the balloon, but why would he be friendly? He would get clobbered by the Yoshis here. Well, I guess this area could be infested with Shy Guys. I think that would actually fit. Let me note that down. Which means it's infested by Shy Guys and Bob Bombs. Question mark? Pirate Bay is the next one. Why are you yelling Badoop? What happened? Is he in chat? And I didn't see the message. They might be Toilet Dog, I don't actually know. He subbed. Oh! I missed that. I didn't get the notification. Well, thank you for the sub. The ground parts should be seamless like the three. Yeah, they are. They will be seamless. They're not seamless right now, but don't worry about it. I have a plan. Hello, Badoo. Dang, we're gonna have an entire song just for this area here. I guess that's good though, because there is the ghost mission here you do. And the tunnel is gonna be really cool if you go through the tunnel and you hear the music fade. Can you sequence MP3s instead of MIDI notes? I'm not sure what that means. So if a Shy Guy came out of here with a balloon and he was... what would he do? Why would he come out? Nah, I don't see it. Well, I guess there is the hide and seek mission here you do. The team is in chat, true. Lightning of the Tower with special effects? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Actually, there needs to be something to fade the fog in slowly, so... I guess there has to be a special effect like that. Let's see, what's the next song? Overworld Song 6. Ooh, for the lava. The volcano area. Yeah, I don't see the vision with the guy though. Right, but Koopa Wave Cove has more promise. So... didn't I notice something down here? Mechanic boss fight... no. Yes. Will everyone have a day-night cycle? I think on one hand the day-night cycle would be really cool, on the other it would be really difficult to do it in a way where it looks good. Because we'd have to dynamically change all the vertex colors for it to realistically look good. Yeah, and it doesn't really have a purpose. Here. Use this level after beating the stars festival when you get there. There's a Koopa dude telling you he's not like the other Koopas that want to hurt Mario, you just want to chill and go shoot. Okay, maybe after the Shooting Star Festival the Koopa should have something else to do. CWC. Is that Koopa Wave Cove? Koopa. I love stomping Koopas. Right, okay. Surfer do this here, but you need the seal to get across. So he just tells you he just wants to chill and look at the shooting stars. Once the shooting stars are over, he needs to change his text for sure. Change his text of the Star Festival. Maybe he has like a race for you? Something like that? Actually, the Koopas in the level already race you. I think he means we import the level 3 times and we change the vertex colors in all 3 and then just linearly interpolate them. But that is... no. When you go through one of these, it's gonna load the next area and we're gonna have to change all the colors in the entire model at that time to the correct one. And I guess it's technically possible, but like it would cost a lot of cycles. But also still, it serves no purpose and it's very expensive. I know it is tempting to look at a game you're making and to be like, let's throw in every cool mechanic that I know of. But I don't think that gets you a good game. Let's start the next Overworld song part. Ooh, this is perfect for the caves. Now the objective is constant 30 FPS on real N64. Now when there's in the day-night cycles, as you can see the point in adventure games, like you need to wait to do certain things. I think it was really, really good in Majora's Mask. And gamers have been chasing the high ever since. Hello, Velza. Man, this is such a nice break from all the audio code refactoring I've been doing. It actually is gonna drive me insane. I used to think the audio code in Mario 64 was like the most competently part of the game, but after reading basically all of it, I gotta say, like, this is dog shit. It was clearly written by like 5 different guys that completely forgot what the other 3 guys were writing, or it was written by one guy who just does not have memory. And like no one bothered to actually read the code and to like remove the redundancies. every functionality is tripled up on. And then because they're tripled up, different functionalities are interfering with each other, so there's like 3 different ways to cap the volume of the background music. And that makes it so that if you want to cap or uncap the background music volume, you have to do so many different things that you really shouldn't be having to do. And that results in bugs all the time. Death Wizard had like a sheet where there's like one bug that's different in JP, US, PAL, and Chindu. So they tried 4 times to get it right and couldn't because their system is this fucked. Also right now my N64 is running over there. It's gonna be running for 6.5 days because I need footage of a bug that only happens after 6.5 days. Make a video. If I make a video called the Mario 64 audio system is fucked, people will fucking kill me. You cannot say anything negative about them because it was 1996, and if they were doing the same thing in 2024, they would do it so much better than you because you're stupid and they're Nintendo and they're the greatest of all time. Power cuts out, that would be terrible. Anyway, Surfer Boy. Yes, Surfer Boy. How do I unfuck this? I guess like so. Thank you, Rexrath. It's crazy how popular that thing is. He also made ambient sounds. Listen to these. We got rain for the overworld. We got seagulls. We can just place seagulls in the world and have them make that sound. We get jungle. We can also fade this in and out and have it be like directional. Creature. Creature 2. Creature 3. Oh, that's a creature. It's a bird. Ocean waves, we can make those directional. I think you could find a thing that happens after a certain amount of hours, days, and then 20% live stream of that. I'm sure it would bring people in. It would. I found a bug that happens after 14 months. I tweeted about it. That would be a banger live stream. Seagulls. Ooh, this is gonna be great for the pirate ship. What is the music playing right now? Thundersound.mp3. Alright. I'm probably gonna listen to the RTYI soundtrack while we're doing this. So right now we are in... This is volcano, this is cave. We're in this part. In a 14 months live stream, my power is guaranteed to cut out and would never actually get the bug to happen. You have a skybox yet? No. Okay, back from watching the Goomba video. Okay, before you're truly done watching the Goomba video, you need to tell me that I will get taken down by Nintendo. Otherwise, you haven't had the intended experience. You're supposed to tell me that I will get taken down by Nintendo after watching the video. I got so many comments about that. And like, it is true that there's a good chance I will be taken down, but you don't know that. Why is everyone saying that it will happen? You don't know that. Why do you think you know more than me? I've been doing this for 12 years. You're gonna cease and desist, what will you do? I will remove Mario from the game, and the Goombas, and the Yoshis, and I will make them my own characters. And then instead of a ROM hack, I will release a video game. They cannot ban me from making a video game. But can they really take down YouTube videos? Because wouldn't that be like silencing critics? Like, you cannot tell me that my videos are not valid criticism of Nintendo. Yeah, it was 64 and they just took down the videos. They can, but they actually can't. Well, it depends on who is the judge. If you go to court, you'd probably win. Maybe. Dude, I could do like the whole Carl Jobs thing, do a fundraiser, win the court case, be a fucking millionaire. Oh my god, that's a strategy. We are coin flipping this. We're gonna get sued, we're gonna start a fundraiser for legal fees. We're gonna coin flip winning the actual court battle. And then if we do win, we get lawyer fees paid for, and we don't have to pay anyone back. Instant millionaire. But Bank can take it obviously they're selling the games. Yeah, that's fair enough. And release it as a game as a hyper nice auto extract as a repack ROM compiling super turbo soft to avoid the display. Well, that's kind of what a patch is. Epic Games did this, really? That's how they got rich? I think so too, there's a good chance. But I mean, even then, out of like over 100 projects I've made, I had one project taken down and like 70 videos taken down, and every video that I tried to get back up went back up online. So they've only really taken down one single game, and that was the missing link. It wasn't even a Mario hack. Okay, back on track. Kuba Wave Cove dudes. We need to think about them. He's gonna do something after you are done with the Star Festival. You can't just awkwardly be standing here still waiting for the festival after it's over. He could just say, ah dang, I was chilling so much I missed it. I think that would be cool. Ah dang, I chilled so hard I missed the Star Festival. Maybe that's all we need. Oh yeah, he did really fuck that up. He kinda scammed his viewers. Epic Games voluntarily broke the rules of both mobile stores so they would be taken down, and they sued Apple and Google for it. They lost some and won some. Oh, dude, they fucking baited them. That's crazy. And they probably got insane PR for it too, because everyone hates those mobile game stores. How have you not heard about that? How would I have heard about this? I don't play Fortnite. Well, okay, the way he fucked up, I actually saw the code rolling live. So what he did is, basically in his video he said, like, oh, this guy, he is responsible for this person's suicide. Which, I mean, obviously he wasn't. And he got sued for that. But then towards the public he said, yeah, I got sued for calling him a cheater. So obviously the public is like, well, okay, well, this is bullshit, this is injustice, we will stand up for this, we will donate money to this guy. And then, like, afterwards, the public found out, wait, that's not actually what he got sued for. We kinda got scammed here. So yeah, if you just lie to your viewers, it is quite likely that the viewers will be mad at you. They made a 1984 style ad against Apple for taking down Fortnite. Oh my god, dude. Maybe my future is not in game development. Maybe my future is in like anti-Nintendo grifting. I will purposely bait them into taking me down and make it a whole political thing. Let's see this. That is crazy. It's so cringe. No, referencing 1984 is always a sure way to win any argument. I think that's a based arguing tactic. Yep, that's exactly what happened, Sonic. He fucking plays a shit ton of free cosmetics that said I support Fortnite in their fight against Apple. Oh my god. We gotta learn from Fortnite, dude. Okay, so I think the surfer dude is a no for any star missions. What about the dojo? There should be something in a dojo. Dude, there's two ways to win any argument. The first is you saying that your other person's saying something Hitler said, and the second is you're saying the other person's like 1984. That is true, dude. And they are also pioneering child labor with their Fortnite Island creator codes. I think there should be something inside the dojo you can do. That's true, actually. Minecraft pioneered child labor, and they didn't even do it on purpose. Minecraft walked so Roblox could run. What if there was just a room with a little fight in there? I think we're just shitposting, Sonic. You don't have to worry about it. Just shoot in the shit. Should probably have a room with a fighting place. Hey, how's that different from what I said? The creepy. Oh, is there like a Tumblr creepypasta reading lady? Invite fight versus Elder Vice Yoshi. How would the fight go? I don't want to make way too much here. Sorry, I gotta check who these pings are. What's inside a building? Like, does it have any secrets or something? Well, that's what we're thinking about right now. I just put the building here because it looked cool and I had the building. I think there should be something inside. Super slow and it's not even a real fight. All you have to do is punch him once and his dentures fall out. That would be hilarious. We're not making chicken jockey. Alright, I want to listen to a new OST. Any wishes? New Super Mario Bros. 2, let's do it.
New Super Mario Brothers 2!
God, did I find the right video? Is this the new Super Mario Bros. 2 OST? It is? Thank you, I wasn't sure. Are you sure? Again, I was too focused on whether this is Mario Bros. 2, I couldn't even enjoy it. Let's restart.
New Super Mario Brothers 2!
Are you really sure it's the new Super Mario Bros. 2 OST? Just use his trainees and just be bad master and then he's them in kind of the... We're not making an evil Yoshi master. If anything, we can make him stupid. This looks great. This is supposed to look like dog shit. This is the first draft. Why do so many people say this overall looks great? There's something... There has to be some mental effect going on here where you see like, oh, Case is making this, it has to be good. This is garbage. Sumo Yoshi? If I googled Sumo Yoshi, it's very questionable. Okay, yeah, Fur Affinity, this is porn, okay. I wasn't sure. I can Mirabilis. What's it with like Nintendo fans and inflation fetish? This has to be like the Nintendo analog of like whatever the fuck Sonic guys are doing. Okay, let's say it is an old Vice Yoshi master. How would the fight go? He could have his cane, he could do something with his cane. Maybe he slowly walks up to you with his cane and like hits you like this. And you just gonna take knockback. And then you punch him once and he just instantly loses. So it isn't a tutorial area anymore. Yeah, it is way too late in the game to do a tutorial area. Course 1 has been made the tutorial area. Very funny as a joke, but I need something else afterwards. You're not invisible, Mirabilis. I see you just fine. Please don't crash OBS. Thank you. Can we just jump on his back and call that the thing? And no. He could be a preparation for the final boss fight. You know how the final boss fight turns into Yoshi Bowser? How do you hit him? Wait, I didn't write down how you hit him. Ah, temporary impression. Okay, I see. Okay, that doesn't work. I know what the bubbling Yoshi is, Moldy, don't worry. Old Yoshi. Elder Yoshi. We have a Yoshi Elder kinda like this. Sometimes a Yoshi, you need the character nearby to say Yowza! It's too good. Oh, I see what you mean. My boy. Yeah, I don't really see it. Maybe there's something useful he can teach you instead. Yowza or Baoshi? I'm not sure. Here's a fake method and goes into serious mode. That would be funny if he had like a fake Santa beard with like a band around his face. You think about it, how would that go? So first he just is an old man that walks up to you slowly with a stick and then hits you once on the head to bonk you. Maybe you punch him once, he goes wah! He rips off his fake mustache and says, alright, time to get serious. And then what does he do? Maybe it's like an actual, just like a straight up character versus character fight. Can work like a hints room. Maybe if someone is stuck on a secret star specific mechanic, can teach you. You can see hints about. Seriously, like, I'm the wise old Yoshi. I can help you out, but I will only help out the skilled. If you want to know how to make progress, you have to beat me. And then you fight him and you just kick him once. And then he tells you how to make progress in the overworld, maybe? Or he tells you stuff you're missing, yes. So, would he tell you about secret stars in the overworld? Or would he tell you about how to make progress? I guess how to make progress is pretty obvious. So, okay, fine. He'll tell you about secret stars. You know what? I like that. That's funny. Yoshi Dojo has an old man in there. He tells you secret stars or hidden levels in the overworld you've missed. He will only share his knowledge with the skilled, so you have to beat him up first. Fight is just him slowly walking at you with his cane, then hitting you with the cane. There's no damage, just knockback. Kick him once to instantly win. The hints are in a specific order and you have to finish the previous hint first before moving on to the next. He only can give you hints for overworlds you've entered before. Pathetic wrinkly egg. You know, that's funny, but that's more work than I'm willing to put into this gag fight. That's a great way to fill the overworld. Unfortunately, we still need 6 secret stars, or 26 if you want to go with 200 stars. I'm fine with either one. We are only like halfway through the overworld now. So 26 still seems reasonable to me. So this one has the melon patch, and it has the ship. We have 180 stars so far, Sonic. Or well, 180 are planned. In-game is like... I think we have like 120 stars in-game. I didn't actually count. True, the very first hint he should give you is a secret star in the dojo. Let's do that. The very first hint he gives you is a secret star in the dojo. But he also tells you, come back if you are stuck again. Which game is this? We're making this game. It's Return to Yoshi's Island. So, maybe like a fake door in the dojo? Like a door where if you punch it, it rotates and goes behind. Secret star is a fake door that if you punch it, it spins and lets you through to the other side where there is a star. Because of this, his text box has to be defined at area entry. Alright, that's another secret star to our list. Make that 16. Star in the dojo. So for your first hint, a fight to the death, you do the battle and you get the secret star and then the hints mechanics explained? No. The hints mechanic is self-explanatory when he says, I'll help you out if you're stuck and come back again if you're stuck again, I think. We can assume the player has at least like half a brain, I think. I think that's fine. Hello, Selvala. Oops. I have a lot more videos I could upload about lower polygon counts like that. And if people like it, I could make it a whole series. That's like the easiest content to make for me. Although I feel like it would get very repetitive very quick. pressing F like it's Unreal Engine, but it's not. Why is it 0x39? It really shouldn't be. Actually, yes, it should be. I exported the wrong level. God damn it. What is the content life? Is it crazy that in the new Donkey Kong the grass is bananas? That's cool. Add a performance count at the bottom and do % speed up or something? Wait, what? Please explain what the content life is. Can we listen to the new Mario Bros. 2 music? Are we not listening to new Super Mario Bros. 2 music? Should we check again? 1 second, let's make sure.
New Super Mario Brothers 2!
Yeah, I think we're on the right OST. Meow, 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 meow. How will the out-of-play areas behind the tree walls be filled in? Some of them is with forest, that's what is marked with the forest area here, and some of it is with mountain. Spring President makes videos about your work. It's a necessary evil. Personally, I don't like having to make videos, but it is the only way I can make any profit out of this and pay the people that help me. And now that I have an editor and sponsors, it's a lot easier. So we'll probably fill this in... Oh, we can't fill this in with water. We can make this water at first and then have it become lava. You should let Okayo know, he's on Twitter. Tell him how much you like the videos. Cobblestone generator. Am I being like pop culture reference tested today? Is that why I'm getting so many of those? I know what a cobblestone generator for Minecraft is. I'm part of the in-group. I'm a cool kid, I promise. What's the name again? Okayo. Oh, what the fuck? You play Vintage Story instead. In which case it's only the best selling game in the world. Oh my god, dude, was there a right answer to this? Was I supposed to say I have no idea what that is? Was I supposed to ignore you? How do I win in this scenario? Was this a setup? A trap? A lose-lose? I'm gonna accept any game. So I was outplayed the second I engaged with it. Only option, model all the individual trees instead of using tree walls. That would probably send the frame rate to hell though. We're not using tree walls in the end. We're doing something better than this. It's probably going to be like 3 or 4 tree walls behind each other, like we do it in Curse 1 or something. We'll have to experiment with it, but it definitely will not be easy. This instrument is kind of awful. So what else is left with the game before it releases? Just the overworld. The overworld is one part. I do want to refactor the sound engine entirely. I've been working on that pretty hard the last week. I want to refactor the operating system. I do not like Nintendo's operating system. I want to get beta tests of every level in the game so that we know the exact gameplay issues. Then I want to apply the beta testing feedback and improve all those levels. That usually doesn't take long. It's like a 2 or 3 day process per level. Then we still have to wait for Bioback to finish a lot of the level reworks. And we need to do the side levels. And I need to do a big round of bug fixes. Oh, that's kinda nice that you can walk in here. You have a Squid Game. What is a Squid Game commission? Someone's asking you to make like a Squid Game character or something? Or is this part of the guide that I've sent to you? Who wanted it for his game? Are you going to make Squid Game maps? Wait, how? Where did they find you? What is a Squid Game map? Mario cannot swim in lava now. This means I have cloud sense. I don't know. He just makes good music. So this is gonna be a field full of melons with some melon farmer Yoshi. And I'm thinking this would be ripe for a minigame. Oh, so you're making the actual maps that the Squid Games were taking place on in the TV show. Let's see. Dino Land? That's not a stage. You might be thinking of Jurassic Jungle, which is a prehistoric level where you meet prehistoric Yoshis. The level has a story about the Yoshi mama and the Yoshi baby, and the 3 dipshits who are like funky looking Yoshis that wanna steal her egg. So, let's say we put a shit ton of melons there, and you can farm them by ground pounding them. Maybe not. Maybe you help him protect his melons somehow. Maybe like Shy Guys come by and... Oh, that would be a crazy Overworld event. Imagine if there was an Overworld event where Shy Guys came by and tried to steal his melons. Well, the prehistoric Yoshis are a lot bigger and more brutal looking, so kinda. Extra 2 for the dino area. Did you? I think I have already noted you down somewhere in the credits anyway. But I can double check. Let's see, I don't want to show this on stream. I might have you under a different name. Either way, I will make sure to write you down. I have a big special thanks section and a big beta tester section in the end. Yeah, okay, so let's make his melon farm here, and then Shy Guys with spears come by, and they wanna steal his melons at some point. Maybe the Shy Guys bring like something where they put the melons on. We want this to have a permanent effect on the overworld, to like remember that the event happened. So we need there to be a permanent change after that event happened. Should I just come on stalks and try to steal melons? What did you miss? We planned the Elder Yoshi fight, and now we're planning the melon mission. The idea is that there would be a ton of melons here. This, by the way, in the end will become the boss fight area. But for now we will just put a ton of melons here. And then Shy Guys come by and try to steal them. Some monster tournament melon monsters. Creative idea, but I don't want to go that far. Melons are friends. Yes, the old Yoshi Sensei is back. He has a boss fight. The boss fight is just him slowly walking at you with his cane, and then he tries to bonk you with it. And he's really slow, and he's kind of a joke fight. Yes, the beta testing will happen in parallel with all the reworks and the sound engine stuff. We have course 3 and course 11 tested, and I think they're both good to go now. Course 3 for sure. Course 11 maybe not. Anyway, the fight. Shy Guys with spears. Maybe they have him in a corner. Maybe the event is like they have him in a corner here, all with his spears, and they spike him and he goes wah, wah, wah. And then when you come by, he turns to Mario. Mario, help me! These guys want to steal my melons. I'd wanna reference pop culture from 2002 though. Or 2001. Dude, wait, if the idea is that this was released in like 2000 and we want it to be an outdated reference, we should have like one Yoshi talk about wanting to visit New York to take like breakfast on the Twin Towers. But yeah, I think the right setup for this is that the Yoshi would be here and they try to pike him with the spears. And that's how the fight starts. I just need to think about a permanent change that this actually makes to the overworld. Super Mario 64 use level of detail? It does. On the Mario model and on doors. And I don't remember any other instances of it. Yeah, what permanent change does this make? Do they maybe come in like a wagon or something? Do their bloodied dead bodies just lie around here after you beat them? I don't think so. And that explains why the game never got released. True. The Thwimp Towers? Exactly, exactly. Hello, little cube text. Okay, but for real, big buildings in the background, like around this area here, would look super cool. I want there to be a big brick building now. I'm gonna do that. Maybe it's gonna do something in the end, I don't know. I'm gonna make a brick building. This is a plane from being hijacked by Bowser's minion in the post-game. Or maybe Yoshi tells jokes and another one says he's trying to be the next Bill Cosby. That would age very poorly. They feels that maybe Mario can use the lava to set a new spear on fire, and if... the lava is only there during the boss fight, and then it disappears. So that wouldn't be a thing that's possible. It's also awkward to be carrying around items like that. That's something I'd rather avoid usually. You know, it's always tempting to make Mario carry an item around to make a mission work, because it's so easy to make missions work with that. But the truth is that carrying items just isn't fun. I use PJ64, yeah. Questing and Souls games actually really cool. Look up Arc Trees and Dark Souls. Let's see that. That does look pretty cool. Very ominous. You know what this reminds me of? Wait. Black Wargreymon. Black Towers? Is this how it goes? In the anime. Yeah, these. The control spires. The evil wiggy! If you pick them out, just throw them towards a card or a box or something. The spears? Eh? Sorry, it's like Berserk? I don't remember something like that existing in Berserk. Oh, to save the melons. The melons are gonna be giant. I wasn't thinking of them being pick-upable. We're thinking about a permanent effect from the Shy Guy trying to steal the melons mission that keeps the overworld forever visible. Or that it keeps like a reminder of it happened in the overworld. Maybe he learns his lesson and builds a fence around this. It's like, this will keep the Shy Guys out. But I don't like that, actually. Maybe he plants a piranha plant that will eat Shy Guys. Sunshine melon rolling time. No! What if he did plant a piranha plant that eats Shy Guys? I think that'd be cool. Like just a single plant here. It's like, this is my new buddy. He's gonna help me. He will eat the Shy Guys. I don't know what else the plant would do. Or how else he would do it. But I feel like that adds a lot of character. I will write that down. Could be a two-phase event. First you're trying to prevent Goonies from eating the seeds, and then the Shy Guys from eating the melons. That's true, but I kind of want the melons to already be here when you get here. And otherwise this would look very barren. In the melon garden, there's a gardener Yoshi. And some star count, a bunch of Shy Guys tech, and you have to save him from getting spiked by them. After you save him and some game time has passed, he's planted a piranha plant and proudly proclaims that this plant has been trained to eat Shy Guys. I think that's a good start, and that adds to the events, so this is perfect. Makes the overworld feel very alive. 1, 2, 4. Stars, the Shy Guy Melon Invasion event happens. You put him on the plants from VD World so he can take the plant wherever he wants. Yeah, it should be a potted one. But a potted piranha plant probably claims that this plant has been trained to eat Shy Guys. There we go. Should we make it so that you're able to pick it up and that does something, maybe? There could be a good secondary star. That could be a second part of the mission. I don't know what it would do though. Maybe it shouldn't be pick-upable. It would also be awkward when if you can just walk through everything with the plant. Ugh. Maybe they need someone to play the part of the Egg Thief, or some Shy Guys acting on the alchemics plan to steal an important MacGuffin at the festival. I don't like to think of the Shy Guys as like an organized group like that. They're just like individual tribes that do stupid stuff. You need someone to... Oh, okay, I already read that. Is the Mother Yoshi and the egg napping important to lore like the legend of Romulus and Remus? Perhaps an upcoming festival starring the hatchling who planted the Happy Happy Tree? Oh, it's supposed to be like millions of years in the past. I wasn't thinking that this would actually be lore for the islands, but it would be kind of cool if it was. Maybe that is a great idea and we should implement this somehow. What if there were like cave drawings about it? Somewhere. It could be in the volcano area. So like a cave drawing of the dipshits and how Mario beat them. It's the same sound as the dipshit. No, it's supposed to be like cave drawings. Never likes to put cave drawing Easter eggs. Where? I wasn't thinking of it much of it as an Easter egg though. Oh, I see, yes, yes, of course. We could have a couple cave drawings. I will make a note for now, part 12. Add cave drawings of the three dipshits getting beat up by Mario and saving the baby Yoshi for the number. There's an area there, but not enough cave drawings yet. I know what you mean, but I think this is like important enough lore that it should just be here. We can definitely put more cave drawings there. Just random stuff. Could be more related to the piranha plant or something. Man, Quest 3 has so much hidden lore to it. It's like by far the most. This is the entire overworld of Yoshi's Island? It's supposed to be the entire overworld of Return to Yoshi's Island, yes. It's gigantic. It is pretty big. What's the Divine Dino remake? I don't know, actually. Only Biopack knows. This is also all gonna be one open world with no loading zones. Well, there are going to be loading zones, but no visible loading zones. I think it's gonna be extremely cool. And it is supposed to be in the shape of a Yoshi, and there's going to be a map you can open in the pause menu, but it's not really the shape of a Yoshi just yet. All levels done now? The first draft of all levels is done, yes. Well, there's one area in course 13 missing, because Zaina wanted to work on it, and she has been putting a lot of detail on there. But I finished course 14 and 15 in the meantime. You can see the Yoshi a little bit. That is good. So how many do we have now? 16. Why do I have 17 listed then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. I should make a separate list. This song is going to drive me insane. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 events. And stages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18. Okay. We're only missing 3 more stars in the overworld to get to 180. Do you have a hard deadline so that you don't just keep adding things? No, but I'm not just gonna keep adding things. I have a very clearly defined scope of what I want to do, which is 15 levels and an overworld. So now we're just making the best overworld we can. It was always gonna be 15 levels. It's never changed from that. I've never had the issue of just keeping to add things. This is part 11. Mushroom plains. Lofty lumber leaps, right. Is there anything we can do with that? What is planned after the overworld? Some side levels? Yep, definitely side levels. And lots of bug fixes and beta testing and stuff. Can you use autoport for tunneling software such as PlayGG? I don't know. What? Okay, so there's just gonna be a gondola that carries you to the big tree here. What characters are there? There is... Is there a fucking squirrel in this level? There is a fucking squirrel in this level. I forgot about that. Something's wrong here for sure. This was the star. The acorn picture. That's funny. Yeah, the squirrel is a little weird that it exists. I'll be honest. That was a weird choice to make the squirrel exist. It's not even like Mario Fight or anything. It's literally just a squirrel. But this level is very pretty. Like, damn. I like it a lot. Then we have squirrel. I'm not sure. I guess there's no squirrel in Mario. So there's these guys, there's the trash pandas too. The raccoons, not the trash pandas. Can you do buttons like those leaves? I have not... There are no words that can describe how to do it. It's just code. They're all just programmed. They are not actually models. Waddle Wing and Skid Douglas. Yeah, but they're too new. And there's also the whole raccoon family. They're also just animals. Nothing's wrong with the music. There. Oh, this broke. How sad. So, if we had a character from here visit the Overworld, I guess it would have to be the squirrel or the raccoons. The bro looks like Alpha. Wow, the music looks weird. Yeah, I don't see any of these guys visiting the Overworld. Doesn't make any sense to me. So let's think about the next level. We got the back entrance to course 1. That could be doing something. A wounded bird who wants to fly back up to LLL. Huh. I could see that working. You know what, I'm gonna beta test course 4 soon. I'm just... Nah, he's a lazy couch dad. He doesn't want to go anywhere. So this leads into the windmill of course 1. Maybe you can do something there, like hit the switch or whatever. What if there was a switch to permanently stop the windmill from rotating there? That would make players think that that's important and that that does something and they get something new, but they don't. That would be misleading and I don't want that. And discard that idea. Instead, maybe that shouldn't do anything. Let's see, Bowser's oil rig. There's the oil block. Once you beat the oil block, the water stops being oily and you can swim over here to Bowser's oil tanker. Is that the idea? Bowser's yacht. After beating stuff free of Oily Wally Bay and stuff free of Kuba Wave Cove, a manta ray appears in your world and lets you go to Bowser's yacht. Yeah, okay. I also have a note for a part with 2 wall kicks that you wall kick between using the ice cap, question mark. That would be a very simple secret star to add. Just like use the ice cap, fuck it, here's your star. We should maybe have more of that. Oh, but I'm afraid of adding... Oh no, never mind, sorry, too late for that. Why would you be going to Bowser's yacht? Because it's... Bowser, okay. Bowser's a capitalist in this game. He has a theme park and he has an oil rig. Alright, Bowser has a yacht. And if we don't show the player, they're gonna be mad. He's not just a capitalist, he won capitalism. He needs a yacht. He needs a golf course too. I'm thinking maybe the Golf Mario level should be Bowser themed as well. Bowser themed. It's Bowser's golf course. Bowser is rich. Oh no, that would be an additional mission afterwards as like a bonus level bioback. Like, there's a manta ray here, but you can't swim this way because there's an oil spill, and to clean up the oil spill you need to beat the boss in Oily Boily Bay. But then like once it's all cleared up, you can jump on the manta ray and go there. Bowser doesn't pay taxes. That's the whole reason he's trying to overthrow the monarchy, because he doesn't want to pay taxes. Because he's already wanted for tax fraud and he's not paying. Daisy Cruise kind of level? Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the yacht. It would definitely be a big ship, but like more linear in that you go around the outside and like climb to the top. Definitely kind of looks like Daisy Cruise. Not gonna lie, I respect Bowser. I mean, it's true, if someone's a billionaire, they surely have some kind of quality that makes them be able to get $1 billion. This is not Epstein Island. This is Yoshi's Island. It has nothing to do with Epstein. There are no little children on this island, I can promise you. The yacht level could also be a sneak level. You can sneak around the scrutiny at that. We already have a sneak mission, and I don't think sneak missions are that fun beyond the fantasy of it, so having 2 of them is a little questionable. I don't want 2 staff levels. So yeah, this mission already does something. Then here, course 13, not 13, part 13. We have the craft level. Okay, the craft level, there isn't really anything we can do with the craft level. No one can escape from the craft level, it wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, there's a start in the zoo with the sneak mission. Epstein Island. And course 12 already has the blacksmith come out of the level. Man, the overworld fills a lot as you play. That's really cool, actually. It does have amusement park vibes to it. I guess it's bound to look like that. If a Mario level looks like a playground, then a huge Mario level has to look like an amusement park, right? You know what? This should have the free fall tower in here. I'm gonna note that down. Make the free fall tower from the carnival level visible here. That would look so cool if you were like here and you saw a free fall tower from there and you were like, what the hell is that? And you go here and they're like, nope, we're not letting you in. You're not getting on the free fall. Could have a secret level be marked with an X on it. That's true. But then we would need to make a whole new secret level. And I think we have enough. Also, we're now done with all the levels and we only have 18 overworld stars out of 21. So I think 180 stars is gonna be the final count and not 120. It is kinda in the game with the ice cap, not quite. And they give you like a secret formula to the secret level. You can easily add more secret levels, that's true. But... How many stars are planned? Right now, 177 stars are planned, but we want 180 stars in the game. And there is a chance we will just up it to 200 stars for the nice round number. And because it's really easy to add a bunch of secret stars to the overworld if you really want to drop the quality of them. Yeah, 180 does include the Yoshi stars. There's 44 Yoshi stars. So without the Yoshi stars, we had 136. Which is still 16 more than normal Mario 64. Yeah, there is these Toad stars that are basically joke stars in the original game. And there is stuff like the slide where you just do the same thing twice. So it's like... And then there's also stars like Wing Mario over the rainbow, where it's just 15 clouds we place down. Hello Skyloft. Yeah, Mips also appears twice. Will the Odyssey moving good stars everywhere? Yeah. I think having 40 world stars takes back the importance of the actual courses. Maybe. The stars relate to both the Yoshis and this game's story. Well, the Yoshis have been kidnapped and you need to collect the stars so you get power to beat Bowser. It makes sense as you go across the game. There's always a barrier that's like, oh, you need this many stars to power this thing, to do this thing. So there's a gap, you gotta get more stars. I think 180 is a fine final number. Alright, but 3 more. Honestly, we do not need to plan those 3 more stars. I think they will naturally come up as we go along. And in fact, probably more than 3 stars will come up as we go along. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with 190 stars after all, or 185 or something. coins are important in this game. Perhaps a secret coin level. Coins are not really that important yet. This game takes place before 2001. You should at least warn people about 9/11. Are we gonna drop a 9/11 hint somehow? Are we gonna tell people that 9/11 is gonna happen? It would be mean not to. Minuses can be like lesser, smaller stars that add to the content the same, but a symbolic less big or something. Eh? That feels nasty. I'm not saying it was Bowser, but it is kind of sus. That never mind. I'm not even finishing the joke. Can we have an world event when the what? No. I'm not adding 9/11 to this game. This is supposed to be like a castle in the end, by the way. So let me just... mark them like that. These are gonna be castles from Mario World 2 that Yoshi destroys as you get along the game. So, but they're gonna be, maybe they're gonna be like crooked. Like Yoshi has already kicked them over. I think that would look cool. Hello, Sequel. Okay. I think I'm happy with the overworld plan. The penis hills, they kinda have to be on the island. I somewhat agree here. I think our next step would be actually like finishing the mountains, kind of. So that there are full mountains in the world view. So that we can actually have like a better overview of what's what. I don't think we need to finish the forests. That looks fine to me. Yeah. And after that, we're gonna try to make this look passable. How possible is it to use some of the level specific mechanics like the baby Yoshi head and stuff like that? The baby Yoshi head is made to be reusable. And I actually have a note somewhere in my level idea list that says to reuse it. Where did I write them down? have a bunch of ideas that I wrote down for like stuff I want. Characters should reappear. Make the penguins appear in later levels again if you have freed them for Easter eggs or stars. Okay. When appears in different levels after the main story target makes them appear in new levels. Okay. Definitely not Yoshi Mama. Barrio's already planned in. Oh, I see. A Boshi reappearing in the overworld would be fun. Let me add to the Boo notes. Reason comes to buy one-time level mechanics like being able to buy the ability to go into the egg rolling mode or something? No, I don't like that. That would break levels too much. Are you thinking of using those level mechanics for like side courses bioback? I think that actually has a lot of potential. We could make like super small side courses, like Mario Sunshine has them, with just one mechanic. Some extra confidential, extra secret plan I told you about in DMs. Did I forget about this? I might have forgotten about this. So I don't think the penguins reappearing makes sense here. We can move this to part 5. Actually, I want them around the super happy tree. And Boshi after the duel. I think we can do that. Because he said he's done playing cowboy after you beat him, so he has to disappear from the level. This is genuinely very important to me. So he has to be in the overworld after he's done. Does he just go back to the village and is kind of an asshole to everyone? Will the game have a button for running? What do you think? There is no bar, but there absolutely should be one somewhere. Forget, we'll make part 8 have a bar. Not sure what it's gonna be, but it's just gonna be fruit juice. Fruit juice bar. I just think it would look cool. Maybe this is where Boshi would hang out. And he's depressed. I don't want him being depressed. Maybe he should have a personal evolution while the game keeps going. Like, after that, he's like, leave me alone. He's an edgy, angsty teenager. And then later, when you earn like 150, 160 stars, he's more like, maybe I should be part of Yoshi society again. There are no puzzle levels. Yeah, I don't really see a place for Yoshi to just chill. Standing next to a target on a wall, this guy. You know what? I have a bang idea. He should be in some remote part where no one else would usually be hanging out. Because he doesn't want to be with anyone. He's like done with people. He's just a little angsty and edgy. So I think a good place for him to hang out would be maybe here. Yeah, he's gonna get like his own ledge. We are going to give Boshi character growth. And the character arc. Boshi is alone on the far away ledge, not talking to anyone, doing shooting practice. There is a target on the wall with nil hits on it and a bunch of bullet holes around it. He's telling you to leave him alone. He needs to practice, or well, you have below 160 or so stars. After 160 stars, he drops his edgy demeanor and asks you for tips. Answer like 4 or 5 questions. The questions, he hits the target and gives you a star. He becomes your friend. Him and Conspiracy usually find each other and become friends. You see they had what on your head? I completely forgot about the Conspiracy Yoshi. We still need to add him. Where would the Conspiracy Spear Yoshi be? He would probably hide somewhere in here. Do we still do that? Did you ever make the level for him, Biobeck? Yeah, I get the joke, Biobeck. I'm not buying a Switch 2 at all. Made the first bottle of you don't have it, I can send it over. Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good enough. We can just throw the rest in. Just thinking about the correct place to put an entrance. Probably this part here. But that already has that. Yeah, I think the mushrooms is the best. Conspiracy Theory Yoshi House level. Just find the secret entrance. That already puts it at 20. So we had 179 stars. He is in a blue mountain. That's easy to make work then, because there's mountains here. And we can just make this blue. There's also mountainous area here. Yeah, we can easily find a way to get there. Howdy, Manadano. Show the shitpost. What shitpost? Anyway, I think this is good for today. Next time, possibly tomorrow, we are going to start finishing the mountainous area so that it actually looks like mountains from above. And then we can start also making a little bit of visuals. Oh, the DBZ shitpost, this is just me. I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Z right now with the German dub, and I'm gonna make a list of all power levels, and they're gonna be completely wrong. Because I hate how the fandom talks about that there's no multipliers in Dragon Balls. It's bullshit. That's not how any of it works if you actually watch the show. And I'm gonna make everyone angry. It's gonna be my biggest rage bait yet, and it's gonna be genuine. It's genuine rage bait. I'm good at that. Anyway, I will see you guys next stream. Bye bye.